Have you ever been cleaning a building and noticed dirty windows, something that you feel, I can probably do that, or something that you know that a customer would spend money on? A great example of that is window cleaning. If you know us at all, that's how we started our business. You know, growing up, we cleaned windows. So this is a relatively simple process to learn. I think the hardest process about this is learning how to bid it, and that'll be down below in some downloadables, some information about how we actually bid window cleaning. But let's talk about what you would need to get started for a situation like that, because as you know, it's easier to grow your bottom line with customers you already have than it is to go out and search for other customers. So taking window cleaning, for instance, what am I going to need coming off the street to do professional window cleaning, and how much money am I going to spend? So that'll be down in the description below as well. So looking at that, what am I going to need? Well, first thing is you're going to need what we call a window mop, or a T-bar mop. It depends what you want to call it, and a window squeegee. They come in different sizes, different shapes. Some of them swivel. There's different purposes for each. But if you're dealing with something like we're looking at here, where it's just flat glass, you don't need a ladder, you don't need to get to it, you're not using a pole, this is a great start. You also notice that I have a little holster that we use. That's not necessarily something you have to have. As you get better, you're gonna want something like this probably to move faster throughout buildings, and it is a lot easier not having to reach down and pick it up and drop things back into the bucket as you go. So this is something you may want, but you don't need it right away. Now, what else am I gonna need? Because a lot of people are like, well, is it special chemical? Is it a bunch of glass cleaner? Let me explain the chemical that we use. I'm gonna put this in my water. There are commercial chemicals that you have similar to this one here, like liquid squeegee that Waxy sells. But let's say you're like, I don't even know how to get that. I don't know where to get that. Yeah, I wanna order it online, wherever I'm at. Let me show you what you can use in place of this. Dawn dish soap. Works exactly the same if you think about it. We're not using glass cleaner that would you put in a spray bottle or Windex or something like that, filling our bucket up. That's the major difference between spraying and wiping glass and actually cleaning the glass like a professional would do. So what else am I gonna need? I like to use natural sponges. And again, this is not something you have to have, but if we're wiping windows down and wiping the mullions and window sills, things like that down with towels, you're gonna go through a lot of these, and this you can just wring out and reuse and continue to go around a building. Very absorbent. Again, this is a natural sponge, and we got these directly from WCR, so window cleaning resource. They're amazing. The link to everything that we bought from them is in the description below. Now that you know the equipment that you're gonna need, let's demonstrate how easy it is to actually clean windows. So I got my towels, I have my little squeegee, a mop if I'm inside. Now, as you can see, anyone can do that. There are a few tips and tricks about how to move the squeegees and things like that that we're going to show you in a future video. But as you can see, with a little bit of practice, anyone can clean a window. Okay, so now you've got all the equipment that you need. Everything you need to clean windows. We've got one missing item. How do I price it? It's actually pretty simple. We got a downloadable from our friends over at WCR, and this is how we price it. On the inside window glass, doesn't matter what story you're on, $3 a pane. So if we're looking at just this pane, $3, $6, $9. On the outside, $4 a pane. And then as we go up, so up to second story, third story, fourth story, fifth story, it's $1 more per pane per story. So it's very simple. You're counting all your panes, you're going through it, and you're writing up how much it should cost in total, and that's what the customer's getting as their price or their cost to clean these windows. All right, well, thank you for watching. And for those of you that aren't subscribed to our channel, go in and subscribe to our channel. We put out a lot of great content at least once a week. And for those of you that want the exclusive content that, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? The little tips and tricks that make you even better at what you're doing, think about becoming a member to our channel. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.